All right, welcome back. I have a little bit of news I'd like to share. I have something of a rough plan that we're kind of working on right now that for the first time in a long time I think has just enough sort of like pieces that I can see through time to kind of, I guess you could say, trust or believe that maybe this is a really good fit for a path for me to go down. So I remember how I keep saying I got really two big problems: networking and resources. The networking thing is as I'm sort of still piecing things together, still something that I need to solve. But again, with that appointment coming up with Accelerate Okanagan, uh, from what I'm hearing, they might actually be a better fit for that. But with that said, with what I want to address here is I see some possibilities that I can do some networking and even some practice, if you will, for some projects that, well, I mean, I'll have to see when we get there. One step at a time. So the next step that I'm working on, and I'll admit, okay, so I've been working with Work BC for since like October, I think it was, or maybe it's September, October, and the running joke was that I had to myself that I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get a job or I'll figure something out by December. And to me, that I just felt like that was a long time. Yeah, well, we're past that point, but I do feel like we're kind of now starting to build some traction, right? I do have to thank Jeff. Jeff has been a great deal of help. He's done some things for me outside of what I expected him to do, and I appreciate that. So that actually was a bit of a bump to my morale in my situation because I felt like I wasn't a number. So if you're seeing this, I really appreciate those extra little things that you've done for me. So thank you. But in any case, so I'm just going to refer to WorkBC as WorkBC. And what they have been sort of pushing me towards for actually a while now, but I wasn't really seeing, you know, they've been pushing me into trying to apply for EI and some income assistance. And I'm really hesitant on that just because I don't like the idea of welfare essentially. I've been more of a stronger, like I like with this business, I've been wanting to just earn it myself and invest into it myself and well, obviously it hasn't really been working. I've been in Kelowna for now, what, 7 years now, and I've been trying to do this, and due to a lot of things that were outside of what I could predict and plan for, things didn't work out. So maybe I got to try it another way. So what they're really aiming for is through the EI, there's some funding that can get me into some programs that could help me out. And the program that I think that is at the top of the list that we're going to be looking at is a business development program with Community Futures. Now, Community Futures, I don't know a whole lot about them. I'm still kind of getting up the pace. I've only kind of looked at a little bit of what are doing. But they're local. They're actually right by they're in the Landmark Center, which is like a couple minute walk away. So that's really convenient. And in any case, though, if I understand this correctly, it's a 51-week development business program that basically goes through a lot of things I won't get into that will help me take where I'm at to where I need to be, and with the development of a business plan and figuring out where the problems are, they've heard these kind of concerns are kind of what I would think they would be good for helping me out with. So I do look forward to that. I hope that that works out. I hope that looking back, that's like, yes, yes, yes. We're there. Or I needed that. Why didn't I do that years ago? But in any case, though, I don't want to quote any numbers, but some of the numbers that I think I've heard about the program, I do have to respect it because it's not, they're not small numbers. And these numbers, I was already aware of what I needed to do with my business anyways. So to have EI kind of essentially pay for that, possibly all of it, like I said, it would really solve the resource shortage that I've been in the last couple of years. Um, so that's good. Obviously, again, the networking thing is still to be determined, but I am seeing some possibilities I don't know if there's a classroom setting, and I don't know how many other people are involved at the same time with their business. Maybe I could help with some projects. I don't know where this could go, but for the first time, well, yeah, really, the first time in a couple of years, I'm seeing a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And you know, with the current a lot of other little things, it's like I don't want to believe in mirages or anything like that. I don't. I'm very skeptical by my nature on that, but I want to say I hope that things are turning around. So I still do need help. I'm certainly not out of the woods yet. Um, I hope that the application process goes as smoothly as I could expect it to be, and this program's great. I do know that I still need to address some other personal things. One of them being is I do need to get some kind of a therapy job. They've even suggested, even if it's volunteer type work, just anything to get me out of the house and engaging with people would be great. Now, I've looked into some things. I'm still looking into it. But if you do have any suggestions on where I might be able to look, you know, again, whether it's volunteer or whether what might be a good or a good therapy job for me, I guess that could be its own thing. But if I were to just shorten something up there, is I mean, stocking shelves is not a therapy job. You know, showing up and you know, like I think it'd have to be people related with a like a service related, but not like a quick service related. Like I'm not a server or anything like that, but I would think that wouldn't be a good fit because you're just too hustly, bustly, and uh, so I don't know. I really don't know. It's something that I need. I just don't really know where to find it. But I am looking for something like that too. I do need to get out of the house, and while this is all happening. So in any case, though, I don't intend this to be a long one. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you're you know kind of enjoying the journey, and hopefully we'll look back on these moments and go, ah, yeah, you know, you just had to go through that. But in either case, though, have yourself a good one, and we'll see you around.